Sometimes it seems that some people are born social. They leave the womb ready to be a social machine. Meanwhile, you're still trying to figure out if you should wave or nod when someone says hi. And that's okay. Being social isn't about being loud or funny or the center of attention. It's about connection. And that's a skill, like riding a bike, except the bike is made of humans and awkwardness. So let's simplify this. Let's break down how to become a social person without faking your entire personality or downloading a charisma update. Step 1. You don't need to be interesting. You just need to be interested. Most people think being social is about being a walking TED Talk. Fun fact, it's not. You don't need perfect stories or dramatic opinions or a collection of weird facts about space. You just need to care. Care about what someone's saying. Care enough to listen. Care enough to ask, wait, how did that happen? Or what was that like? Because when people feel heard, they open up. And suddenly, you're not trying to force a connection. It's already happening. Step 2. Learn the art of the opening line. No, not a pickup line. Just a human line. Something that says, hey, I exist and I'm not a robot. It could be as simple as, you've been here before? Or, that's a cool shirt. Or, these chairs are super uncomfortable, right? You're not trying to impress. You're trying to connect. Start small. Start real. Step 3. Stop trying to be cool. Seriously, being cool is the fastest way to be boring. When you try to be cool, you become careful. And careful people are hard to get close to. Instead, be real. Be a little awkward. Be honest. Say stuff like, I never know how to start conversations. Or, I was nervous to come here. Or, I spilled coffee on my pants earlier, so this is my backup outfit. You know what that does? It makes you human. And guess what kind of people humans like? Other humans. Step 4. Rejection is not death. You will talk to people who don't vibe with you, people who give short answers, people who nod and disappear into the bathroom forever. Cool, let them. Not every person is your people. You don't need everyone. You just need a few someones. So every time a convo dies, don't take it as a sign to quit forever. Take it as practice. You learned. Move on. Step 5. Learn the conversation ping pong. Someone says something. You hit it back with a question, a comment, a laugh. They respond. You follow up. It's not an interview. It's a rhythm. Back and forth, curiosity, and sharing. And if the ball drops, no worries. Just pick it up again. Step 6. Don't be afraid of silence. Sometimes you'll say something and it'll land nowhere. That's fine. Silence isn't failure, it's a pause. You can fill it with a smile, anyway, or a sip of water and a new topic. Real conversations have weird pauses. Let them happen. Step 7. Join things, even if they feel weird. Clubs, classes, open mics, bad dance lessons. Don't wait for social life to come knock on your door. Go where people already are. You don't need to be the most social person there. Just show up and keep showing up. That's how strangers become familiar faces. Step 8. Be consistent. The most social people, they don't have better words, they have more reps. They show up, they talk a little, then they talk a little more. And over time, they build what looks like charisma, but really it's just comfort. Comfort being seen, comfort messing up, comfort saying hi even if it sounds like, hey, hi. Step 9. Remember that most people feel awkward too. You're not the only one overthinking every syllable. Most people are worried about how they sound. So when you say hi, you're not interrupting. You're giving someone else a chance to relax.
to connect. In fact, being the one to say hi first, that's social superpower status. Now, let's talk about what not to do. Don't fake an entire personality. Don't pretend to love stuff you don't. Don't talk nonstop just to fill space. Don't treat people like networking opportunities. Instead, be a curious version of you. Be a relaxed version of you. Be the version of you that laughs at your own bad jokes. Because people aren't looking for perfect. They're looking for real. Last thing, social skills are learnable. You can literally practice them, just like learning guitar or cooking or parkour. Start small. Wave to a neighbor. Ask a classmate what they thought of the assignment. Say, "This is random, but..." and then go for it. Social people aren't born. They're built. Not overnight, but slowly. Conversation by conversation. So if you've ever said, "I'm just not a social person," maybe you try changing the sentence. Try saying, "I'm still learning to be a social person." Because you are. And that makes you braver than most.